Yep, there we go.
Feels like I'm sitting in a throne here. But anyway, let's do the summary. Our last night's drive at Deramakot Forest Reserve. So it started out pretty well. We came across and got a good look at a greater mouse deer. Tiny thing. I'll probably look it up and it's going to be like the world's smallest deer or some such thing. So that was kind of cool. And then the next hour and a half before we turned around was quiet. Even our friendly neighbourhood civets weren't coming out to play. So anyway, always got to, after the nights before and the constant look at the sky, you know, you could just see lightning off in the distance, and hoping it didn't affect us too much or it didn't rain again. So anyway, turned around, came back up the hill, still quiet, stopped to check out a island palm civet, and wasn't really doing much. It's, you know, kind of not far off the road, but yeah, couldn't really get a look for a photograph. Nicole tried to get it on video, not sure how successful. I haven't seen that one yet. But we were headed back. We're probably another 20 minutes in on the return trip back to the base camp, and Nicole and I didn't say anything, but we saw fresh elephant dung. You know, it definitely wasn't there on the way down. So then went for another 5-10 minutes maybe. We came to a junction in the road, and lo and behold, there it was. The Bornean Pygmy Elephant. Now they're only pygmy compared to an Indian or an African elephant. They're still big creatures, but super cool. I think they're almost harder to see than, or at least as hard to see as clouded leopards sometimes. So saw her just at the same time. Our guide Mike goes, Leopard Cat. So right at the same time we're seeing this female Bornean Pygmy Elephant, there was our second leopard cat of the trip. You know, again, really close to the road, super kind of chill, just walking along looking for things to eat. So got some nice shots of that. Nicole was kind of panning down to get some video of that, panning back to the alley. We had two different lights because, you know, we had it on, we had a low light spotlight to not startle the alley, and then we had a brighter one because, you know, cats can, because of the cones in their eyes, can handle that. So no problem at all. It was kind of going along the leopard cat, so got that again. And well, after that, who really cares? It was fantastic. So got to see those two. I'm trying to think, was there anything else on the way back? The usual suspects. And also saw a couple of the buffy fish owls again. So they were, I guess they must have, at least two of them must habituate an area down near one of the workers' camps, because we saw one of them the night before. Very different to the first time we saw the buffy fish owl. That was on the road into Deramakot. So there's a few around. Yeah, I can't really remember what else. I'm going to have a look at the photos. I think that was mainly it. The big sighting was the Bornean Pygmy Elephant and seeing another leopard cat, which was super cool. So that was our last drive here, I should say, because I'm going to do a summary video about everything that, you know, from the lodge to everything else, from the people that we went with to the, you know, on the tour with. So I'll do that next. But on the way out, just on the road out, you never know. Well, actually, I kept my camera in the car because I know for one certain that the time I don't have the camera in the car and I'm going out and photographing, you know, or just driving through the rainforest or the bush or whatever, something's going to turn up. And I've got a better look and some good photos of a black hornbill, which I saw flittering, and asked the driver to quickly stop. Got a couple of cool shots, better than before. So considering the distance, it was probably 70 metres, 80 metres, maybe more up this tree, but there was a nice contrasty background. So, you know, the day before or whatever it was, you know, had the kind of overcast sky, which doesn't really help with, you know, a black bird with a bird with a lot of black in it. So, and then not long after that, two more elephants on the way out. Can you believe it? Two more pygmy elephants. So we got a good look through the car. We had the windows. One of the windows wouldn't go down. Nicole took a bit of video through the of one of them, and she went off into the bush. And then we saw another one about 40 metres away. By the time we got there, that one had gone into the bush as well. We could see it walking in there, and you can't believe something that big can disappear so quickly, but they can. Anyway, so that was our fifth drive. So next up, going to be the summary video of how was Deramakot Forest Reserve, and how was our time with Adventure Alternative Borneo, who we went on, the tour with to Deramakot. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.